Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. Now I'm sitting here, it is 8:25 a.m. Eastern Time in the morning, and I have already seen 2 segments on crypto on CNBC. These guys are in full FOMO mode, and I'm going to also make the other point, they are also fully beginning to smell the money now, and they are in the midst of becoming the cheerleaders for crypto that I always said they would become once the money showed up. But first, before I go into this, I wanted to give a shout out to Extra Hardcore. He designed my logo. It was actually Crypto SB, who I haven't seen around much lately, but Crypto SB had designed my original logo. Then they both got together and worked on my second logo, and Extra Hardcore did that second logo, I think mostly. But I needed a larger version of it, and so I was talking to him this morning, but I wanted to give him a shout out. He helped me out. Go give him a follow. Any of you that have any work with needing a logo, he's designed a lot of the logos you see in the XRP community. I've seen one that he did for the Holo community. But he's at extra_hardcore_XRP, and notice the spelling there. But I also wanted to show you his website. His website is xhdesigns.net. That's xhdesigns.net. And these are some examples of his logos, but he has a business where he creates really cool graphics. So if you need to get any graphics work done, give him a shot. He's really good at what he does, and a good guy on top of it. Okay, so the markets, I told my wife I rolled over in bed last night in the middle of the night, as you do when we're in bull runs, and I looked down and saw that Bitcoin had crossed 12,000, and I was like, wow, so here we go. And but I was looking at the market cap, and look at that market cap. It's at 366 billion. I mean, the market cap is just starting to fly. Now remember, I always like to remind you, in the last bull run, the total market cap we ever achieved, it was $850 billion. Now, about a week ago, we were talking about how 10,000, or this past weekend, we were talking about how $10,000 Bitcoin would really get the FOMO going. Well, there's one figure that I believe is going to create more of a long-term bull market and be more FOMO than anything, and that is this figure. I believe that when this figure crosses the 1 trillion mark, and I do believe it will cross the 1 trillion mark in this bull run, when it crosses the 1 trillion mark, it is on like Donkey Kong. There's no going back at that point. You will see, that's when everybody is in. But I believe you are right now seeing everybody jumping in right now. And that's everybody from the regulators. I just got done watching a segment where a congressman was being interviewed by Andrew Ross Sorkin on CNBC. And one of the comments the congressman made was, look, because Andrew Ross Sorkin was saying, but isn't all this crypto, isn't this kind of anti-governments and da-da-da? The congressman, when I heard him say it, I was like, oh man, they know that there's no going back. The congressman literally said, listen, the governments around the world, no one has been able to stop this. And I think that Congress has just realized, and I think Congress is just realizing, you're not stopping this. You've got to figure out a way to get on board with it and carry the torch. And the U.S., I think, finally gets it. This was a congressman saying this. So that's big. Okay, next. This was from Guess One at Freedom944-29944. Sent me this morning. We just hit the double crypto market 24-hour volume at $100 $100 billion compared to the $49 billion volume at the last all-time high market cap in January of 2018. And he's showing these, what they look like. There's your 100 billion, and then he's showing, this is January of 2018 at, I think 2018, January 2018 of 48 billion. Folks, remember, we've talked about this a lot. For the last year and a half, while you and I have been suffering through this bear market, there have been literally hundreds of on-ramps and accomplishments and things, adoption that has been going on behind the scenes, and people that have been scooping up all of these digital assets over the counter. There's been all sorts of progress, and now we are here. You and I, we put our big boy pants and big girl pants on, and we, even though we knew in our gut, we knew that everything that we were saying and thinking and researching and reading and hearing, we knew that we were right about what we were talking about, and we had to suffer through being told for 15 plus months that no, this is over, the bubbles popped, everybody's going away, and we knew it wasn't true. And now you're starting to see what's about to happen. You're just starting to see it. Okay, now I want to give some credit to the TA Academy, Trade Different at Kia Crypto. Remember, the Joker is their trading bot. It is not it is not a Riddler or whatever. The Joker is what they call their trading bot. This is a trading firm that really, or I don't know if it's a guy or I think it's a company that actually does trading algorithms and whatnot. But he says that this was a prediction from June 12th. And the backdrop to this is this guy has given me two specific predictions in the last couple of months. One was on XRP and one was on Bitcoin. He was dead on right. And I'm talking about like right almost to the number, exact number. And so I started paying attention. Well, this time I remember him making this prediction on June the 12th. He said the Joker, which is their, I guess their trading bot, their computer, is saying that the total market cap will be 340 billion by the end of August. We just crossed 360 billion in the last 24 hours, folks. 360 billion. Okay. He says, you hear it here first time from me. Bitcoin at least 10K, max 14K by the end of August. XRP and others will follow. It is not a piece of financial advice. Joker total market cap 340 billion predicted by Joker. We are getting there. Okay, And then he also had this one. Joker updates. How many times can Joker be right in a row? A new record has been reached. 21 accurate predictions since April. Only 3 losses. Streak 21 wins, 3 losses, 86% accuracy rate. And then he shows another one. Be careful of shakeouts. And this was from June 25th. BTC pump alert greater than equal to 12,800. And look where we are, folks. I mean, we're right at that. So anyway, and the other thing I wanted to make a note of that he said is he said that XRP and some of the alts will follow. In every bull run, every time I've been in one since 2013, you always see the money flow to Bitcoin first. This is not unusual. This is just me talking about what I do. I never, ever make the mistake of seeing Bitcoin going on a run and just, I need to buy that. That is I bought this morning. I saw the people on Twitter, and you see them in every bull run. Why isn't XRP moving? I bought more XRP today. I bought more XRP yesterday. I bought more XRP the day before. And the reason is because it hasn't been moving. XRP, of all the altcoins, for hundreds of reasons, is the one that's primed to go ape, to be on like Donkey Kong at any moment, at any second this could happen. And he's saying right here, they will follow. XRP and the alts will follow, but specifically XRP in my opinion. Next from Chinu Patel. at Chino Patel 29. He sent me several things, as he has been lately. Now, folks, I want you to look at this and look good. I don't think I showed you this yesterday. They're comparing. If you want to know who's losing sleep right now, it's the Western Union CEO. This guy has to be, like the digital asset investor, woke up at 4 a.m. yesterday because I had things on my mind. The Western Union CEO, if I had to bet, he's waking up in the middle of the night right now. He needs to just put his ego in check and just give Ripple a call. That's what he needs to do, because look at this. Fees for MoneyGram versus Western Union. Sending $1,000 from Australia to the Philippines with MoneyGram will cost you only $1 and will arrive in minutes. Western Union will cost you $4 and could take anywhere from hours to days. They're showing you MoneyGram, and I think this is something back, but this is from Western Union. How cool is that? Okay, next, Philip Nunn came in at Philip Nunn UK. Last bull run, Bitcoin dominated. Alts were mainly startups, ICOs, good ideas. Next bull run, Bitcoin will dominate. Altcoins will be multi-billion-dollar corporations cashing in and not ignoring the opportunity. I'm going to correct Philip Nunn here. Bitcoin will dominate, but XRP will also dominate, and probably more than Bitcoin. And I'm going to correct one more thing. He says altcoins will be multi-billion-dollar corporations cashing in and not ignoring the opportunity. I believe at some point XRP, and more specifically Ripple, the company, is going to cross into the trillion-dollar territory. You heard it here first. I've always believed, for the last 5 years, I've believed that Chris Larson might very well be the first trillionaire. The people at Ripple probably don't like me to talk about stuff like that, but I'm just saying, and I think Brad Garlinghouse won't be far behind, but I believe that there's a really good chance that Ripple could be the first trillion. Well, actually, I think Amazon's already achieved. I want to say I read Amazon already achieved that, but maybe I'm crazy. But anyway, I think Ripple definitely, no question about it, will be the first private company that's worth $1 trillion. Next, from Tiffany Hayden, Ripple has 65 plus open positions globally. Dubai, Shanghai, London, Sao Paulo, I don't even know if I said that right, Singapore, Mumbai, engineers, finance, business development, and more. A company's growth in employees is a good indicator of business growth. You better believe it. Zeroed out. And this is their career page. Give Tiffany Hayden a follow, by the way. She's probably the most influential person around Ripple and XRP, at Hayden Tiff. Let's see here. What do I have now? I wanted to show you this, and then I'll cut this video off. This is a tweet from Barry Silbert. Now remember, I've been telling you all along the people on CNBC will be the biggest cheerleaders for crypto ever. And the reason I was able to say that, and the reason I knew it, is because Wall Street is all about money. Anybody who thinks that it's about anything other than money is out of their mind. And all of these people that work for CNBC, they are tools of Wall Street. Make no mistake. And when they start smelling the money, and when they're told that it's time, it is time. And these people are starting to smell the money. That's why when we're in a bear market in crypto, they're not talking about it at all, or they're talking about how to sell it. And when we're in a bull market, they're giving you instructions on how to buy crypto, and they're talking about it in every other segment. And that's because it's about the money, and they can make money off of talking about it. And that's why I said they will be the biggest cheerleaders. Well, now Barry Silbert is recognizing this too. Here's where I think the Squawk Box CNBC crew currently sits. Becky Quick is at phase 2, and he's referring to in accepting that crypto's here to stay, and they're going to now be the cheerleaders. Becky Quick's at phase 2. Andrew Ross Sorkin is at phase 3. Joe Squawk is at phase 4. And this is a tweet from him. Fun watching Joe Squawk. That's Joe. I think it's Kiernan is how you say his name. Fun watching Joe Squawk going through 5 phases of Bitcoin acceptance. Seems Joe has moved from phase 3 to phase 4. And then Joe saw his tweet and chimed in Not sure about everyone else, but you're right today. I'm feeling very fourish. Not quite a 5 yet, I admit. I mean, you can lead a horse to water. So folks, here's what's coming next. All of them are going to be a 5. Write it down. They're all going to be a 5. They're going to be cheerleading for crypto and all of this. And then you're going to start to see all of the analysts, all these ratings agencies, all of the Wall Street firms. Before this is over, you're going to see all of them, and they will be guests, and all they'll be talking about is crypto and where our price target is for this. And I'll never forget it. I saw one of these Wall Street analysts, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago, and I'll never forget it. It was a lady, and she was talking about, she's like, yeah, can you believe it? A lot of these people actually think that they're going to make money off of these cryptocurrencies. It's really crazy. This was 4 or 5 years ago when I was watching it. And as I said, that woman's going to eat her words. And sure enough, I don't remember her name or who she was, but that always stuck in my mind. Just laughed at her. She's going to eat her words. And boy, are they all about to eat their words. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family that these guys are about to really eat their words. Thank you for listening.